Hey, this is kind of a response to a Shadow of Math's video on Ring of Honor. Like just some thoughts that I'm thinking about at the moment, really. I watched Final Battle 2007 like over the past week, and I thought it was a fucking awesome show. Like I managed to find it online to watch and that, but this was taped the day after like their pay-per-view taping for the pay-per-view that's out next week, Rising Above. And like, I know this is something that's been talked about a lot anyway, but like, I'm sure like they have their reasons for doing it. Obviously I've never ran a wrestling company, so I imagine things cost a lot, but like, why don't they do some live pay-per-views? I mean, think about it. I mean, most of the people that like watch the Ring of Honor pay-per-views are people that buy the DVDs anyway, I'd imagine. And like, I don't know, there's just not that element of excitement and surprise. And for like, people to like come out, rush out and buy it on pay-per-view, I'd imagine. I mean, I can't get it on pay-per-view anywhere. I live in the UK, but I just don't see why they don't do this. You know, I mean, we know like Aries isn't the champ. I mean, obviously the card there's some good stuff on that card. Obviously Aries and McGuinness, that like is like built up as a match of the year contender already. I'm quite looking forward to seeing Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli. I think that could be good. Tag match of the Briscoes probably be very solid. But like, after watching some of the matches on this Final Battle like DVD release, I'm thinking why wasn't some of this taped for a pay-per-view or whatever? I mean, I'd quite like to see. I think Jack Evans and Necro Butcher would have been a good addition to pay-per-view. That would showcase those two. I mean, like, don't get to see much of them on pay-per-views or whatever. And of course, Age of the Fall won the tag title on like this Final Battle event. Why wasn't this on pay-per-view? The Briscoes had a long reign from the sound of things and seemed pretty dominant in the tag team ranks in ROH. So why can't we get to see this on pay-per-view as a surprise? And this is like one thing that suffers like from not doing live pay-per-views. I mean, the surprise isn't there. I mean, I'm sure like ROH fans in their own nature like watch it for like the grappling anyway, regardless of whether they know what's gonna win or whoever. But I just think that element of like, whoa, didn't expect that, like, isn't gonna be got from like watching like ROH pay-per-views if they're gonna be taped. And also, it's only gonna be like 2 hours. I mean, I think some of the matches on the Final Battle would have been very good on pay-per-view, like the table match with Steen Erico and Delirious against the Hangman 3. I think that would have been a good addition to pay-per-view. Yeah, well, I've said that. Yeah, I also agree with Shadow Math that they should put matches on their video wire, which are like good solid matches and not squash matches. Because like there was this Rocky Romero match taped for the video wire, and that was just like 2-3 minute kind of loads of kicking, man. Sure, it was high impact, but you want something that people could absorb into and think, oh, I'm gonna buy the DVDs, I'm gonna look out for the pay-per-view or whatever. And it's like, it's gonna be hard. I don't know. Yeah, I just get the feeling they're not reaching out to enough fans, and they could be doing quite a bit better. Because I'm like enjoying ROH a lot at the moment. I have to say, I've like brought a few DVDs. I haven't brought it off their website, however, because their website to be honest, it confuses me. I don't mean to sound thick or stupid here, but like, I couldn't see anywhere where I could like arrange an account, and plus I'm quite paranoid about overseas shipping, like whether it'll get there or whether they'll get my money or whatever. And like basically ECW in the late 90s, I really wanted to watch ECW, but I couldn't because I didn't have Sky or anything. I believe it was on Bravo every now and again on Sky, and like most of my friends like that like wrestling only like WWF at that point, so that's all I could watch. And I had to read about ECW in Power Slam magazine and think, oh, that looks fucking awesome. But eventually they got like a video distribution deal like with Delta Music, and like actually I bought a few videos. I bought Anarchy Rules 99, and like one of my friends brought Big Ass Extreme Bash, and we loved it. We fucking loved it. So I mean, I hear like ROH are bringing out DVDs in America for the shops, which is cool, but I just hope this could be worldwide. You know, I don't see why not. But anyway, like, this is just some thoughts. And the video-wise, the last video they did was fucking awesome. Like, it got across a few like angles and that, like with Aries, like looking a bit subdued and like wondering about Age of the Fall or Tammy Lynn Sitch, and like Stenerico going after the tag titles. That's cool. And Nigel playing a heel, which I'm fucking loving like at the moment, I have to say. I'd like to see where this turns out. But yeah, I just think ROH could be doing things good, and I think a street team is a very good idea as well. Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say really. It's a bit scattered, my thoughts, but like, just talk to me about it or whatever. I think live pay-per-views, I also think like their pay-per-views should, why aren't they a bit longer? Undeniable, yeah, I thought like the first hour of it was so rushed, and like it just had a bit of a bland feeling. Other than like Aries and Strong, that was like the only real memorable match for me off of that. And I think like if they made that longer and just like threw in maybe a few more like matches with substance, or like let the matches go on a bit longer, then it would have been excellent. Because like with like Man Up, and even the first one, Respect Deserves, there's like a smattering of matches, I believe, and it was all real good lengths. Like nothing was rushed. I mean, Driven like was my favourite one, yeah, and that has some amazing matches, but it also has some squash matches too. But it still got across like the whole Ring of Honor talent and what they could deliver, which I think like by doing some of these pay-per-views, people are missing out on what's available on DVD, and the DVDs are quite hard to get anyway, and I like them to have a distribution deal where the DVDs could be in shops and stuff. Yeah, anyway, that's just some thoughts. Let me know what you think. Bit scattered, maybe I should script my videos, but that's not me. Anyway, take it easy. Peace.